Yo, welcome to the eye test where numbers don't matter. I'm Z, aka Cash. Right now, I'm by myself. There's a bit of a delay. I'm waiting on the others, but I'll get started until the others come along. Whenever they join, they join. But you know, today we have a very very interesting show or episode, I should say, because we're going to talk about the NBA Cup, right? So, for those who don't know, right, the NBA Cup is a tournament that the NBA has added. I believe it was last year. They had added it last year. So, you know, they added it to spice up the regular season and make it more entertaining because a lot of people were complaining about it and how the season is boring, yada yada. My only gripe with it, I feel like it's way too early in the season. So like the season starts October, they play for a month, and then it's in season tournament. I think what it should be is play for 2 months because season start October, start December, let the in season tournament end the first half of the regular season, right? Let it be like a playoffs for the first half of the season. Go into All Star break. After the All Star break, they get a little break after that, like a little off season, like that week that they get after the All Star break. They do that, and then they go to finish the rest of the season into the playoffs. So that's what I would do now. You know, now. So as you can see, the current groups, I think some teams have advanced already. We can look into that. Hold on, I'm opening this green juice. Hold on, sorry. Health is wealth, people. Health is wealth. I'm making a comeback. You know, granted, sorry, I'm opening this in the mic. Granted, I've only ever played high school ball and summer camp basketball organized. I've never played college. I wanted to, but I wasn't good enough because of a lot of things. But what I will say is, do not let other people dictate your dreams. If you feel like you could do something, do it, no matter who believes in you or not. That's one thing I learned the hard way. Because as you can see, I'm only 22. I'm here. Feel me? I'm doing a podcast when I could still try and make the NBA or the professional somewhere. But, confidence plays a part in that. So, hey, I'm making a comeback, like I said. But back to the NBA in season tournament. Hold on, where's my straw? So as you can see here, we got damn, I keep opening stuff in front of the microphone. I apologize. We have Group West A. West A. The Timberwolves, hey hey. Clippers, hey. Kings, Rockets, and Blazers. That is a very, very solid group. You know, that group, I think out of all, maybe besides West B, I'm talking about the West right now. West B. Matter of fact, I think this is probably out of all of the West groups, I think A is the most competitive. Like they have four teams that could actually win it. Don't sleep on the Clippers. I think they could do something. I also think that the Kings are very slept on. Like they could make a sneaky impact. Oh damn. Oh shit. I mean snap. Sorry. um. Who else? I feel like that should need some ice, dog. Um. West B. We got the OKC, the Suns, the Lakers, the Jazz, and the Spurs. That also is a very, very decent group. The Jazz are possibly, I believe they are the worst team in the West. So any team plays them, they get a free pass. That's like a bye week. They should win. Um, West C, that is the Nuggets, the Mavericks, the Pelicans, the Warriors, and the Grizzlies. That I think goes to either Denver or Golden State. Most likely Golden State though. The Grizzlies, they're good, but I think they're undermanned without Ja right now. The Pelicans, we know the situation. They're missing. They have a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? So West C by far out of the West to me. No, I'm lying. That's not by far. West B out of the West. Well, the West B is the worst group in the West to me personally. Now, if I had to give my opinion, who comes out of the West in this in-season tournament, looking at the groups here, I believe that it could be one of three teams. One is a bias pick, but out of three teams, Minnesota, no, lying, sorry. The Clippers, the Lakers, or the Warriors. I think one of those three teams, because I picked one from each group, those three teams will come out of the West. Give me 1 second. I'm taking a phone call. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I have to send my mother something. But yes, out of those three teams, I believe they will make it the furthest in the what's called the West portion of the in-season tournament. I'm still trying to understand it. People have tried to explain it to me, and it don't make sense. But I'm still watching to learn it, and one day I'll be able to get it. And what you call it? Oh damn! Wait, I think that's the wrong thing. Excuse me, my bad. Hold on, orders. Um, it's a return. Yeah. Now in East A, we have the Knicks, the Magic, the Sixers, the Nets, and the Hornets. Off of looks, that is a very I don't know how to feel about that. That from the looks before, it looked like a very decent what you call it? A decent group, but then things took a turn when the Knicks decided to trade for Cat. Right? Granted, Cat is killing. I want to make that clear. Cat is killing, right? But the points that he allows in the paint are killing the team. So now that Joel Embiid is coming back, it is, excuse me, it is evident that either Philly's just trash or the Knicks are really good. Don't sleep on Orlando, but I think Philly and the Knicks are the two teams in this group that should take it. Also, don't sleep on the Hornets. Speaking of, we're going to get to the Hornets later on, but I think those teams are the teams that have the best chance. Hold on, I'm trying to return this. Trying to return something from Amazon. My mother called me, and that is why. Okay, here we go. Okay. Don't mind my heater in the back. Yes, I have a very old school heater, but it's November. It's cold. So I sent her the thing. Okay. So yes, Knicks and Sixers. Um, Damn, that is loud. I apologize. I'm telling the guys that I started recording and they could join when they feel like. So now East B, we have the Bucks, the Pacers, the Heat, Raptors, and Pistons. I personally feel like it should be the Bucks to come out of this, but part of me feels like that's not the case. But I'm gonna stick to my guns because I've been watching them recently and they've been winning and losing. Okay, they've won more games than I've seen them lose, but the games they have lost, which was against the Hornets, it was not their fault. The NBA came out and said that the call was wrong. They need to fix that. That is something they have to fix. This next day calling thing, if you're not going to revoke a win, scratch it, and make them play another day, a day that they're both off or whatever, then it should not be the case. We don't want to hear that. You feel me? We don't want to hear about, oh, yeah, with 2 minutes left in the game, Giannis did not commit a foul. LaMelo Ball tripped. Oh no, LaMelo Ball tripped, insinuating a travel. The call is wrong. Yada yada. That doesn't do nothing. Feel me? Out of this group, I think it's either the Bucks or the Heat. Those two teams are the two teams that I think come out of that group. Now, EC is between obviously the big two contenders here, Celtics and Cavs. I feel like the Hawks might make some noise, but Celtics and Cavs are the two teams, you know what I'm saying? But now the three teams I think just, that stand out to me are Knicks, Bucks, Celtics. Those are the three teams. Same way I gave three teams for the West, the three teams for the East would be the Knicks, Bucks, and Celtics. So, knockout rounds. Let's go. So the knockout rounds. 8 teams will advance to the knockout rounds. The team with the best standing in group play games in each of the 6 groups and 2 wild cards. The team from each conference with the best record in group play games that finish second in this group. The knockout rounds will consist of single elimination games in the quarterfinals played in NBA team markets on Tuesday, December 10th and Wednesday, December 11th, and the semifinal and championship played in Las Vegas on December 14th and 17th, respectively. The knockout teams will compete for the prize pool and NBA Cup championship trophy. Yes. So, as I said before, now who do I think wins it all? If I had to go a sleeper or underdog, I would go to Clippers. That's biased, but that's who I feel like is a slept-on team. No Kawhi. They're still playing very good without Kawhi. You have the Celtics, but Celtics more than likely will win it. That's who I think will win the whole thing. But if I had to be like an underdog, I would go Clippers. Everybody else, when they join, they'll give their opinion on it. But speaking of the Celtics winning the in-season tournament, I would like to speak on a specific somebody regarding the Celtics. And it might come off as hate. It might come off as funny. But I would like to understand. We'll circle back to the in-season tournament, but I just want to look at something real quick. Let's just pull him up real quick. The averages look good, right? The averages look good. Mr. Tatum, how you doing? Better get you one of these. Get you one of these. Yeah, Mr. Tatum, you know what I'm saying? You 29, 8, 6. So, he killed Cleveland, which is what he's supposed to do. This little thing here, 24, I'm going to tell you why the 24 stings me. I put in a parlay, right? A parlay on Mr. Tatum. Right? You know why I put a parlay on Mr. Tatum? Because I trusted him. Let me grab this. I trusted him to be good at his job, right? That's what I did. I bet on you to be great at your job. And when I'm looking here, you went 7 for 19, 5 for 12, right? With 11 rebounds and 9 assists. Almost a triple-double. If I would have put money on that, I would have still got it wrong. Thanks for the underdog flex, though. I won $5. $5, right? And let me tell you why this stings. I put him to get 27 points. I didn't say 30. 27. You know what he does? At the end of the fourth quarter against Toronto, he had 18 points. I have a superstition. If I watch the game, they fail, right? So what did I do? I didn't turn it on. I will go back and see how he played, but looking at the box score, which is not what you're supposed to do, he did not do what I needed him to, right? I could have won a decent amount of change from the amount I put in, but I won $5 because of a flex. Yeah, ooh, yeah, baby. But now, against Atlanta, I watched that game. They lost that game. That game, I will say, it was costed by a bad pass. A bad pass created that whole thing. Because, Jason Tatum was posting up. I can't remember who. It was on the low block. He was in the post. Like he ran baseline, stopped with his hand out. The person, I think it was Drew Holiday, passed him the ball, but where he thought he was going to go. I won't blame him for that. But let me. Why is it? Maybe it's a conspiracy. Oh, hold on. Adjust the mic. Sorry. Got too carried away there. Maybe it's a conspiracy, but why is it against these weaker teams? Let's just say Toronto, Washington, Atlanta, weaker teams. Why does Tatum not technically show up? I'm not saying he's trash. That's why I said it's nitpicking. They might say it's hate, but I feel like he should be doing better than this. Damn, 16 games flew by already. Damn. Stats. No, I don't want to see his stats for the. No. You see how they're trying to save him? Don't save the brother. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. He don't want to be saved. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it like this, bro. Profile. Let's go. Career, no. Okay. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna take this off, and I'm gonna just find what I was looking at the first time. Yeah. I feel like against weaker teams. Against weaker teams, he's not showing up. And maybe that's hate. Maybe that's like nitpicking, but I feel like Tatum, you're fourth in scoring, buddy. You're fourth. What's going on? Fourth in scoring, but against not Atlanta. Who they play last night? Washington, a team you're supposed to kill. You had 16 points. This is what I'm talking about with him. This is what I'm talking about. If I was a bettor, which I do bet from time to time, you're not supposed to, but hey, from time to time, I feel like I'm lucky. I feel like, I could come up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should got ginger in it. Ooh. This guy shoots 6 for 19. 0 for 10 from 3. 0 for 10. I thought he made one. with 9 rebounds and 8 assists. Every time he plays bad, like shooting wise, he always tries to do the little things, which is what you need your star player to do, right? We appreciate that, right? But now, another player that, like, we're not even gonna do that. I was gonna bring up Jaylen Brown, but that's kind of whack, extremely whack. Let's get back to the NBA in-season cup. We're gonna bring it to the standings. Remember my predictions about who I think was gonna go somewhere and yada yada yada. Just off my predictions, I didn't look at the standings, but this is the standings for the in-season tournament. We're starting with East Group A. Right? We have the Orlando Magic at number 1. Which I did say that they're decent. Don't sleep on them. You got the Philadelphia 76ers at 1 and 2. They're bad. Paul George, if you did not see episode 1, I said was my favorite player. Right? Disappointing. He's injured again. This is why. Everybody who knows me can attest to me saying I do not want him in Philly. It does not help him. He went for the bread. He sold his soul. Forgive me. I don't know what he did. The sell your soul part was a drag. But he could have just stayed in LA. You're set for life already. But I can't hate on no man wanting his paper, feel me? But you get a sense of greed with certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Philly is now the worst team in either the NBA or the East. It's definitely the East, but I don't know about the NBA. I think it's probably still the Jazz. But New York is still 2-0, but the differentials is what puts Orlando up top. Brooklyn is 1 and 2, and Charlotte is 0 and 2. The Bucks in their group, like I said, 2 and 0, and so are the Pistons. I also said that the Pistons are a better team, picking up Tobias Harris, Malik Beasley, and Tim Hardaway Jr. They got way better. That's what they needed. Veterans, people that could get you a bucket when you need one. They don't need Tobias Harris to score 20, or Tim Hardaway, or Malik Beasley to score 20. But them being there, giving you maybe that 10th point that you need, him giving us 10, extra 10, each of them can give you 10 points. That's 30 points added to what you did not have before. You know what I'm saying? We're going to speak on Detroit later as well as the Hornets. There's a lot of young teams we're going to speak about later. All right? So we got Miami, 1 and 1. Toronto, 0 and 2. Pacers. The Pacers. Let me speak on the Pacers real quick, because I have a gripe to pick with somebody on that team. The Pacers last year were in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna hate. Y'all only got there because Jalen Brunson and friends got injured. That's it. Tyrese Halliburton, we have figured you out. You are done. See my face? Straight. You're done. All that herky jerk things that you was getting away with, like all that, your movements, your passing could still be there. We ain't talking about the passing, but that scoring is done. Finished, brother. Your game got exposed. You're finished. You can't get that shot off, buddy. And let me tell you something. Call it front running or whatever. I don't care. I personally like players who talk no matter what. Losing, winning, tie game. I don't care. That guy only speaks when he's in front already. right? I've watched it. This season specifically, I watched the first game of the season. Pistons Pacers. Pistons lost that game due to stupid turnovers. If you want to see in game 1 of the season what Tyrese Halliburton shot from the field, they were locking him up. He made 1 3 to put them over the top, and he's dancing like he did everything. I don't like that. Irks my skin. I don't know. Like, I don't care if confidence, yeah, but you was quiet the whole time when they was locking. I think we're back. I think we're back. Um, I think we're having a bit of a disconnect. Hold on. Let's try this again. Apologies. Try this again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, stuff like that irritates me. And now they're 0-2. See? See how the world works? Trade them. Let's see. East Group C. Surprisingly, and yes, the Hawks are number 1 in their group. The Hawks being number 1 in their group is actually crazy. The only reason why this is here is because the Cavs lost to them. Right. The Hawks lost their last one to the Bulls. Shout out the Bulls. I would like to say about the Hawks last season. I believe it was last season. Hold on. I would like to say last season, I called Jalen Johnson's emergence. It was game 1. No, not game 1. I think it was their first game, the Hawks, or their second. It was either the first or second game of the season last year. I texted my group chat. I said, yo, watch out for Jalen Johnson. He's a problem. They were on the road, I believe, against the Hornets. Trae Young was feeding him the ball. I'm talking about fast breaks. He's flying through the lane. Boom, boom, boom. I think he had like 19. I said, watch for him, bro. He's a problem. And he was, I think, either the leading scorer. No, I think it was Dyson Daniels, but he was either the top. He had a triple-double, I believe, against the Celtics in a win. Great young player right there. Great young player. The Celtics now, like I said, lost to Atlanta that game. It's something about Boston that I don't. Some people will say they're gonna go back to back. I think they might lose in the playoffs this year. Maybe if they need Porzingis actually this time around, or their players are just getting old, like Drew's getting old. I don't really watch the Celtics too much, but I'm gonna tune in more. I like watching them against younger players. You know, like if they're playing like a team I like the Clippers, the Wolves, teams like that, I'll watch them. But I don't. Oh, let me watch the Celtics game. No, that's not me. I'm not really a fan of the team. But Cleveland, a lot of people felt away about our tier rankings. Right? Excuse me. Cleveland now, a lot of people feel like they're a problem. I think they're a good team. Maybe it's because of a particular person, but they remind me of another team that was very good in the season. The Cleveland Cavaliers remind me of the Utah Jazz. Not of this year, but of when Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert was there. But they are better, younger, and faster. Right? You got Darius Garland instead of Ricky Rubio. Right? You got Isaac Okoro instead of Joe Ingles. You got Evan Mobley instead of Royce O'Neal. You have Jared Allen instead of Rudy Gobert. You have Karis LeVert instead of Jordan Clarkson. I think that they are a good team, conference final bound, more than likely. But until I see it, I don't think they will win with Donovan Mitchell as the number one. I love Donovan Mitchell's game. He's one of the, I think, either the best or at minimum no lower than top 3 shooting guard in the NBA right now. The Bulls, Zach LaVine is a top 5 shooting guard. I will stand on that. Zach LaVine, right now, I watched him the other night. He didn't have a good first half. In one quarter, bury 6 threes to bring his team over the top. 6 threes. Play with him. Play with your mom, not me. Right? No, not him. Sorry. Wizards, they're losing. We know they're tanking. Alex Sarr, future defensive player of the year. Jordan Poole, he's actually a good vet. You know what I'm saying? Who else is on that team? Bilal Colaby, very good player. Bob Carrington, good player. I think it's Keyshawn George or Keyshawn. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know it's K-Y Sean George. He's actually good too. They're just young and, they need some pieces. Valanciunas is still very good. I think a team should trade him. Not trade him, but trade for him. I think he'll be a great pickup. But the Hawks lead this group for how long? We don't know. Do they beat Cleveland? We'll see. Moving along. Hey, the Rockets, top of their group, 2-0. I'm rocking with them. They are actually the only team in the in the group with a positive point differential. That is wild. This is disheartening because this right here, this is nasty. I don't like that. But, 2-0, young stars, Jalen Green. Jalen Green, Tari Eason, who else? Jabari Smith. Who else is over there? Is it Asura or Amen? I think it's Amen is over there. Yeah, I think Amen is the one over there. There's another young player I'm forgetting. Is Cam Whitmore still there? I remember he was over there. Extremely good team. Way better than last year. Coach Udoka is in the running for Coach of the Year just because of this team. Sengun. There you go. That's their best player right there. Sengun. The Clippers. We love to see it. No Kawhi Leonard. James Harden. Actually, James Harden and Norman Powell. How about that? They lost to Houston. Very good team. Coast to coast victory. Very good team. I think Kawhi sits maybe until after All-Star break. Comes in and they play through the rest of the year. Playoffs and all. I think that's what happens. If they do that and Kawhi has no setbacks, he probably doesn't play back-to-backs, and he can play. Let me say something to you. The Clippers will win the championship if that's the case. If they do that, sit Kawhi Leonard until after the All-Star break, and he doesn't have to play back-to-backs, he's chilling, and he's still elite at his game, they are a problem. Nobody wants to play them. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words. Portland. Let's just move on. They fell from grace, bro. When I think of a what-if franchise, Portland will always be at the top. That's all I have to say about them. They are what? What if they just weren't so dumb? Minnesota. What do I even say, bro? Like, ugh. Rudy Gobert, count your days. That's all I have to say. We need to make a call to Portland or even Washington. Get him off the team. I know we're saying, oh, defense, 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 defense. I am an advocate of his defense. You know, he's a very good paint defender. Paint keyword. Paint defender. What are you practicing in the off season? You can't catch the ball. You can't do no post moves. What are you practicing? I want to see the footage. You come back every year worse and worse on offense. We're not going to throw you lobs all the time. We need help on this offensive side. Yes, Julius Randle is there. I don't want you shooting threes, though. That's not going to happen, buddy. You could probably do a little mid-range jumper, a little low block jumper, woohoo, pop out, you know. But no, we don't need. What are you working on? You working on jumping straight up and down? You working on blocks without fouling? That's what you're working on in the offseason? No. So we're gonna trade you. We need to trade you to a team that you can develop your game on, right? Develop your game. We're gonna trade you to Portland or Washington or one of them weaker teams, and you're gonna go over there and you're gonna practice because you want to start trying shit in the season, right? You're gonna go over there, you're gonna work on your game over there, not over here, right? We was this close, buddy. You're done. You're done. He needs some milk. The Kings. I don't know. Lost yesterday, but I don't know. They're having a weird season. Like they're not bad, but they're not a team you can just push around. Ugh, that need ice for real. That should need ice for real. That's the worst. That's you would have thought it would be Portland, but they beat us. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Sorry for the dead air. My fault. Hold on. Lakers #1 in their group, which is not a surprise. They won last year, first ever. Sounds right for the NBA. They might go back to the end. They might go back to the finish line. I can see it. But OKC with no Chet, they don't have. I think Hartenstein came back actually, but about a week ago they didn't have no bigs, which is crazy. Shea was the tallest player in their lineup. The San Antonio Spurs. Who would they be? OKC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they'd be OKC. Good. They're decent. I thought they would be better. You know, I gave Chris Paul the benefit of the doubt. He's gonna make them better, but you know, he's getting old. Only so much he could do. He might be done after this year. I wouldn't be surprised. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. The Suns, they wouldn't be losing if Kevin Durant was there. I'll sit on that theory. I'll sit on that fact. The Utah Jazz, they're just bad. Golden State, I think. Oh, the Pelicans are not. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Clinch the group. The Warriors by far are the best group in the right now. Actually, they're the best group in the in-season tournament or NBA Cup right now. They are the only team to have clinched their group, 3-0. They're moving on to the knockout round. Win, lose, or draw. They are moving on. Dallas is second. Luka, play some defense, buddy. That's all it is. Play some defense. Pelicans might have to blow it up, buddy. Pack your bags, Bi. Pack your bags, Zion. Pack your bags, CJ. All y'all pack your bags. You're gonna move y'all along. It was a good experiment, but the experiment ain't experimenting. Denver, surprisingly, are second, and then there's the Grizzlies. Oh, hold on. Welcome.
Wagwan, wagwan.
Currently going through the standings of the in-season tournament.
Are you by yourself? Just me and you?
Yeah, man. I've been running the show for 40 minutes, man. Just going through the in-season, giving my opinion and stuff.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So, I got through all these groups. I said my little piece about damn near every team here. Feel me? But so far, it's I don't know. This in-season tournament, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna come out of it.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like the Celtics are the favorites to win just by NBA.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the NBA. But I feel like it's gonna be a different team than them.
But what's their Are they leading right now in their group?
No, the Hawks are.
So they're probably not gonna make it.
No, they that's the only game they lost. They beat Cleveland.
Yeah, but you said the Hawks is leading. They take one out of each and a wild card.
Yeah, it's one. They have the same exact record. 1-1.
That don't mean anything. The wild card might not be them. It's a wild card out of all three groups. So who was in second place is gonna be the wild card for the three groups. So you got it all goes off of point differentials. They're plus 14. Then you got Detroit that is plus 4, so they probably better than Detroit. Go up to the next one, the first one.
They right here. They gonna probably they got a better chance of blowing out the Bulls.
No, they go. All right, so if Atlanta wins its next game, right? Even if Boston wins, they gotta have a higher point differential to get. If they're gonna have the same record, so they gotta have a higher point differential to maybe be considered. But the fact that Atlanta beat them, that's why they're in second place. Now, if you go up to Group A, let's see what's Group A. Group A is the Knicks, and the Knicks are 2-0. So, and they got a higher point differential. So, that's the wild card right there. You got Orlando, Milwaukee, and then Atlanta will be in the next round. And one of those two second place teams will be the wild card. So it have to have a good point differential. Right now, it's looking like New York. So they might not make it.
Atlanta ain't gonna. They probably lose to Cleveland more times than not. They ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, if they lose to Cleveland, that's what they need. They need Atlanta to lose. But if Atlanta wins, it's different.
That would be a shock to me if they win.
Right.
They weren't even supposed to beat the damn. They weren't even supposed to beat the damn Celtics, but
And the Cavaliers, they're not gonna make it if Celtics win their next game.
Yep.
Because they
not at all.
Well, Golden State already made it to the next round.
Yeah.
Who else has made it to the next round?
No one.
Rockets are leading right now.
Only Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State only in the next round. Yeah. So
yeah,
it all depends.
See. Yeah, the Grizzlies ain't gonna make it. Well, yeah, they're not gonna make it. They probably just beat the Pelicans and then lose to Dallas. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably lose to Dallas.
It don't even matter if Golden State loses to Denver next time.
Yeah, no, they already clinched the group. So
yeah,
they're the only team right now in their whole group. The whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah. They're the only one that made it.
So let's see. The next set of why does it look like that? Ew. But the next game is next Tuesday, which is Bulls and Wizards, Heat and Bucks, Rockets, Minnesota, Jazz and Spurs, and Lakers and Suns.
That's gonna be a good game.
Hopefully, son. That would be
They've been
a
playing. They've
great
been
one.
playing bad since KD been down. Even though Devin Booker is doing his thing,
Yeah.
his is not transitioning to wins.
Nope. And they have Bradley Beal there, and it is not looking good for him.
Yeah.
He might be traded. He might. I don't know if he can be. I don't know what his contracts are not looking like.
Think
But
so?
if he don't pick it up, he's Bradley Beal, son. We got you here to score. What you doing?
True
We
that.
ain't get you. We ain't get you here just to
They should
chill.
never. Yeah. They should never took a back seat, like a step back. That's what I mean. They should never took a step back. Even though KD left, they should have still been balling because both of them scores.
I think they were still trying, but they just wasn't hitting their shots when he was there. Because
No,
Devin
I'm saying
Booker's.
when he's not, since he's gone, they should have still been like how the Magics is still upbeat.
Yeah, but the Magics were losing at first, and then they picked it up.
Yeah, I know.
So let me see. Yeah, Bradley Beal, he just gotta. He'll be all right. He averaging about 18 points a game.
Yeah.
He had stepped that up to about 23, 24. He'll be good.
Word.
Oh, let me go back to the NBA Cup. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's. Where is? Oh.
Next
So
game is on right now. I can't watch it.
the NBA has a lot to fix, bro. Let's share screen. I already went over my opinion on each group. Hold on. Oh, let me click that. You may give your opinion on each group. You know,
Right,
and you know,
group A in both conferences. I think Rockets is leading right now. Let's go back to the records again. Okay, so Rockets right now is up 2-0. And you said they play Minnesota Tuesday?
Yep.
All right, so and Minnesota is 1-1. Okay. Portland Clippers. They lost the other night, right? No, they won.
Yeah. I think the Clippers lost. No, they won yesterday. They lost Tuesday. They lost on Tuesday to Houston.
Okay, and they beat Portland yesterday, right?
Houston, yeah, beat Portland yesterday. Yep.
No. Clippers. They played who?
They played Sacramento.
They played Sacramento. Yes. All right. So Sacramento was eliminated. Okay. So Minnesota has a chance. They lost to Rockets, right? That's the only team they lost.
Yeah. No, they lost to Portland.
They lost to Portland. Okay. They can make if they the Rockets, and if Portland loses again, they can make a case. But they got to play Clippers the last game, so it's probably gonna go on the last game for them to make it. But I don't know, the way how they playing right now, they kind of playing real bad. So, but I give them a chance because of who they got to play next.
Yeah.
So, I don't think Rockets is gonna take the group.
I don't think so either, but I think they have a strong case to do that already.
They're the strongest because they're 2-0 right now. So they just gotta win their next game. If they win their next game, they advance, and they're playing who again?
Ooh, the Rockets. Who they play? They play Minnesota and Sacramento.
Okay, so Minnesota has to win next game.
But yeah, that's a fact.
So if Minnesota does not win, they eliminated. The whole team group is done.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be a wild card because let's see, go down. You got Oklahoma. They all 1-1. Lakers are still 2-0. So, and you got Dallas that is 2-1, and they got a high point differential. It's at 41.
Yeah.
So Dallas can make a case to be. That's if they beat their next matchups.
Yeah. So I don't know who takes it all. I don't know. The in season is one of those funny things where
Yeah.
teams they look like they care more, and then like it'll just get to a point where it's like teams like let me see teams like Sacramento who ain't supposed to be at the bottom, and teams like that they look like they don't care. Like all right, whatever, you know. But then you know,
I won't say they look like they don't care. I would say is the fact that it's the beginning of the season and the team is trying to figure out who they are. It's kind of harder to when they're playing like serious playoff games to figure out who they are at the moment. So I feel like the teams that has lost that are supposed to be good teams are fighting through it. Like Minnesota is one of those teams. They got if this wasn't an in-season tournament, if the in-season tournament would have been later on in the year, maybe it would have been different because they would have meshed. They just got Randall. They're trying to figure out what's the best way to play with each other and stuff like that. Plus, you got Gobert doing stupid stuff, so they're trying to figure it out. And it's sad or it's a bad thing that is happening right now in these playoff situations because these games are intense. Like you can see the game where Fox dropped 60 something. He wanted to win. They wanted to win. They was fighting to win. But, you know, things happen. So, with that being said, I feel like some of those teams that like for example, the Lakers, they playing like they got something to prove. They're going hard because it's a playoff situation. Same thing with Golden State. You understand? Atlanta is trying to do the same thing. So when it comes to these situations, because what did Rusha have like 30 something in one of those games? That was like one of his highest games. Like you're seeing the performance of the players in the situation. So I feel like they do care. It's just a team situation where they're like they're not supposed to be. They don't know their identity yet, so it's kind of hard.
I guess
With like you see the Knicks they play good in those games. See
good,
Orlando's
but
doing the same thing too.
they played against teams that are worse than them, so I don't even
Yeah,
look at that. Like
true that. But
they won what they were supposed. They did what they were supposed to do.
facts.
The Lakers did what they supposed to do. The Lakers are
Facts.
the defending champs of that shit. So, and they only played the Spurs in Utah. So it's not like
No, those teams. Yeah, those teams is different. That they
like
played because Lakers are actually already better than them, so they're supposed to beat those teams, playoff situation or not. You know,
so.
but I'm saying for like the teams that are losing that are supposed to be winning, like Minnesota, Dallas, they're trying to figure out who they are right now. So that's the problem.
I mean, Dallas only lost one game, and that was to Golden State. So
True that.
Minnesota, that team. They just lost off of just literally bad communication because that game, watching it was just like they didn't even know the offense they was running. So that one, it was just like, all right, whatever. But they beat Sacramento, and they could probably beat Houston. I don't know. I know it's weird. Do they play Monday? Do they play Tuesday? I think they do play Tuesday.
Houston is playing good too, especially in those games.
Yeah. They hold on. Let me see. Is this Houston? Is this Tuesday? Yeah, it is Tuesday. So they're more than likely gonna lose that game because they play Boston Monday and then go straight to Houston Tuesday. So it's just like that back to back, depending on how hard they play against Boston in Boston, you know.
Well, they're supposed to win that Rockets game, but we only say that because they're supposed to be a better team, and we don't believe the Rockets is going to be, a good team throughout the rest of the season. But
I mean,
you never know.
I believe the Rockets are going to be good. I don't know why they're going to be good.
No, I don't mean like they're not going to be a contender. They're just going to be like a good playoff team. They're going to be a good playoff team. But Minnesota is supposed to be a contender. So
supposed to be, but I don't know. I think the Rockets have a better chance than them as of right now. Rockets are 12-5.
Yeah, I know. They've been playing good all season.
So
they've been playing good. So and that's what I'm saying. Like they're proving themselves in those playoff situations. Like we are here this year. So when it comes to these games where we have to win, we are here. And we're gonna see a lot of that in like the what, 2 weeks from now when they start the knockout stage, you're gonna see players go extra hard. So
the Rockets are third. They will play the Nuggets as of right now.
yeah,
They play the Nuggets, who are not playing too well, on a losing streak. Yeah, that
Nuggets is on a losing streak right now.
well, not a streak actually. They just lost their last game, but hopefully they don't. Well, which is yesterday actually to Dallas, but
Yeah, but
uh,
see, Dallas is playing a little bit better without Luka on the floor.
yeah, that's mainly because everybody's getting into a rhythm. They're not standing around
And there's defensive
throwing the
help.
ball.
Nobody is like lacking and sitting there trying to help off next man.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I never really watched Dallas throughout the season like that. I probably catch a few of their games, but I never really like watched them because
Yeah.
like I already know Luka is gonna do what he got to do.
Yeah,
It's just now after being in the finals, there's a bigger spotlight on him. So it's like,
yeah.
damn, your
Like I've
defense is
been watching.
definitely exposed.
I've been watching some of their games, and I watched the games with Luka on the court. I definitely watched that Golden State game with them. When Luka's on the court, like they playing good. They're like they're still like a good team. It's just that defensive side look a little bit bad. And then when he's not there, you see Kyrie is running the show like he's a Batman. He's playing like he's Batman, and the defensive help is there. Everybody's in tune. Like you said, the rhythm is everybody getting rhythm and stuff like that. So they kind of do look a little bit better, but that's what I see. Luka is a dominant player regardless, so of course you will want him on the floor. It's just certain things that he's not bringing to the floor. You can see it when he's on the floor.
Yeah. See.
Like that Golden State game, they was trying to pick on him.
Yep.
They was really switching to get him on Steph.
Facts.
And I've seen that in a lot of other games. They're calling him out and they're blowing by him. He leads the leagues in blow-bys right now.
And another point, this steals conversation equating to defense. Luka averages a steal, so that now has to go out the window when talking about defense
because just because you stealing don't mean that you're a good defender. Like you could be in the passing lanes or the ball could slip and you just grabbing it all the time. Somebody tap it and you pick it up or something and you get credit for it. So
okay, I don't know what the hell just happened. To turn, he definitely his turnover numbers is crazy. 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3. Yeah. So what happens when you had the ball in your hands too damn much?
Yeah, holding the ball a lot, you're gonna get turnovers, bro.
Facts.
Like what's his usage rate? Like 50, 60?
Trying to find that right now. Actually, his plus minus is a 6.5. Where is his usage? 33. And last year is a 35.
It's not even a lot. What's Kyrie's usage rate?
Damn. Dallas. Should playing games. Oh, it's loading. Probably around the same or a little bit less.
Yeah,
probably go up now.
Less. I just want to know how far apart are they? Because
I
could have sworn Luka is holding the ball like throughout the whole game.
Let me see. It's just loading now. Hold on, let me reload. Oh, damn. Kyrie's usage rate is this year it is a 24.3. Last year it was a 27.4.
Okay. So they're sharing it.
Yeah, roughly. Right now.
Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, but I already know Dallas is gonna fix up, but
yeah,
it's just early days in the season, so
okay. All right, so
Next.
go back to the list. Let me say who I think is gonna take the groups and stuff. So we already got Golden State taking the group. I said that from beginning of the day. Like before we even started doing all of this, I've been said Golden State was gonna take it.
Uh,
So let's see. I got with Knicks is 2-0.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Knicks. I'm gonna say Knicks gonna take this group. I'm gonna say Milwaukee is gonna take this group. Um, I'm gonna say Boston. I feel like Boston is gonna bounce back, but you know we never know. And then right now, I'm gonna say Clippers is gonna take this group.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers gonna take that group, and we already got Golden State. So
Roughly the same.
wild cards, I think is going to be OKC. OKC gonna be the wild card for the West. Go up.
Well, okay, see.
OKC gonna be the wild card.
Okay.
And for the East, go up. Let me see. Orlando.
Yeah, I can see that.
Orlando.
Okay.
Who gonna take it all?
I don't know.
Man.
Dad, I don't know. I don't. This end season thing is one of them weird things. Last year, I did not think the Pacers was gonna be in the finals, but
I didn't think
they
the
made
Lakers
it.
was gonna win it. So
I don't know. I felt like the Lakers was just written in stone. Like we want one of the historic teams to win it. I just think that's how the NBA be thinking. If the Lakers win it and LeBron James win it, we get money. So
yeah, but
that's how I look at it.
That sounds like the game is being rigged. I don't like that.
That's what it looked like to me.
I don't like that. I don't believe in that. Go back down. I think it depends on matchup. So if Golden State don't meet the Lakers, then Golden State could win it all.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
If they don't meet the Lakers, I think they could win it all.
Okay, hold on. Run the show real quick. I'll be right back. I have to run downstairs. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's talk about the end season because I know you was watching the games yesterday. So
yeah.
speak on the games. I'll be right back.
Let me go look at the schedule from yesterday so I talk about who played. Oh no, actually, when was it? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Orlando and Lakers. That was a good game. Good. Dalton was playing real good. They're really trying to find Dalton. Like they're running plays for him. He's their scorer right now. Their third scorer. I think he took the place of Reeves. Reeves is running the show as a point guard, but I think they're really trying to get Dalton fired up and have him score probably like 18 to 20 points a game to help them get to where they're going. So that's why they was on that 6-game win streak, and they played good against Orlando. They just obviously didn't make their free throws, but you know you can't blame the game on just free throws. They, like Brown said, they didn't play good in the third quarter. And that's because when I'm watching the game and I'm seeing, you know, they're going back and forth. Lakers had a good lead. Then Orlando stormed right back. Yeah, they've been doing their thing. They're really good. And I've been telling everybody that Fonz is that man. He got his confidence from the Olympics. I watched him in the Olympics and just watching how he was playing in the Olympics and he was being that leading scorer. They was forcing him to take over games and stuff like that. It built his confidence. So I knew coming into this season, I told the guys that like, yo, watch out for Orlando because now Fonz got his confidence and then Paolo was already doing good and he got better from last year. We seen already before his injury how dominant he's gotten. So they're going to be a good team in the East. They're going to be somebody to wreck with, you know, in the East. But that shot that he did to ice the game was a shot. Like I knew there was from the way how the defense was set, I knew he was going to shoot because plays before that, he wasn't trying to get to the basket. He kept getting the right switch and right matchup on him, and he was taking them threes or taking a jump shot. So I figured that he was going to do that. And kudos to the coach for not calling a timeout after the missed free throw, because I've been seeing Doc Rivers do that, and a couple of other coaches do that. Like, just let the players play, bro. Once you get that rebound, you got enough time. You don't need to call a timeout. Let them figure it out, because now when you call a timeout, you're giving the defense a time. You're giving the defense a chance to set up their defense. you know, so you don't want to do that. So I like what Coach did, and that definitely improved that and helped his confidence show that Fonz is coming. Fonz is that guy. He's been averaging almost like 28 points since Paulo went out. So they're doing real good. I like the way they're playing. You know, Atlanta is doing good too. Been watching Ricochet. He's been playing good. And what's that other guy named? Jalen Johnson, right? Jalen Johnson. I think he's being good too. His defense is really impacting that team. They're doing real good. Even though their record is not, what are their record? Like, I think they're positive right now, probably 500, but they're making their way, and Trey is doing his thing coming, The Knicks right now, they're playing good also. I don't remember who they're playing at this moment. We can't even watch the game. NBA, you got to fix that, man. I can't be in New York and can't watch the Knicks, bro. Just because I don't got cable. I got YouTube TV and I can't even watch it. That don't make sense. I should be able to watch the Knicks, bro. MSG and yes, they partnered up, and they charging like $40, almost $50 a month just to watch them, bro. That's why I'm not doing that. I only watch basketball, bro. Stop paying for those other teams, New York teams. Don't care about the Jets. Don't care about the Giants, bro. I don't watch those sports, really. So I shouldn't be paying $40, $50 just to watch the Knicks and the Nets, bro. Come on. If I was supposed to travel to Atlanta, I could watch the Knicks, but I can't watch Atlanta. I got NBA TV or League Pass, I should say, connected to my YouTube TV. So I could watch every game except for the Knicks and the Nets. It's horrible. But unless they're on national TV. But yeah, the Knicks is based off, stories and reports and me watching ESPN and seeing highlights and just knowing about the NBA and stuff like that. They've been doing good. But Cat is he got to get his defense up. You can't have the highest points scored on you right now in the paint, bro. You got to fix that. You got to put your hand up. You got to try to be a defender also. You're a big man, bro. You're doing good scoring. You definitely you got career highs right now scoring. We love that. We love that out here, but we also like defense. We love the defense. You got to play defense, bro. You got to stop. You got to protect the basket. I know when Robinson come back, it's gonna be a lot easier. You're gonna play a lot. You're gonna play less at the basket, but you still need to be able to help out at the basket with the defense. Let's see. Golden State. Golden State is my team right now. Also Miami. But Golden State, I love the way they're playing. They on a trajectory to go back to the NBA Finals. They do look scary. That big loss they had against Cleveland, I think whenever they see them again, it's not going to be the same. And I do think they need to get a big man. Like, there's so much bigs out there that's a free agent that they could just sign right now. I was just looking. There's a bunch of bigs that's playing overseas. Like, you got DeMarcus Cousins chilling. Got Dwight chilling. You got the what's this guy name? That was playing for Clippers. I forgot his name.
Right now. I've returned.
What was that big that was playing for the Clippers? The guy with the dreads.
When?
And he had the girls. He was playing for Lakers too.
Yeah, girls.
It's not grills. He got his teeth. Some shit in his mouth that shot.
Oh, Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah. He over there overseas right now killing. Yeah. I'm like, Golden State need to pick up one of these guys. That's free.
But he's small though. He not a big. He's small.
I know. He's big enough. Mm-mm. How tall is he?
Smaller than Looney.
Okay. All right. So not him. Not him. But they do need a big, bro. They need somebody that I feel like they should go get Dwight, bro.
Sure.
Dwight is chilling. They need to get Dwight. You know, because once they add that one little piece to what they have already, come on, bro. That's a
Yeah.
chip. Because how they gonna how I don't understand. I don't understand Mike Dunleavy. Like he's not making any sense to me.
Mm.
Because it's a copycat league, and for the past couple of years, yes, they won their chip in 2022, right? But they didn't
Yeah.
have to play. They didn't have to go against the Lakers. You know, the last two times they played against the Lakers, they lost because of size.
Mm.
They didn't lose because they just wasn't good. They was in the game. It just when the fourth quarter come, the size come into play, and everybody know basketball is about matchups.
Yeah.
And AD is a killer for them. Period. So you got Wiggins that could guard LeBron. He can't stop him, obviously, but he could still give him a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's gonna give AD a challenge? Looney, Jackson.
Well,
Come on.
you gotta trust your team. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I hear that. I hear that.
I would put faith in, well, not Looney per se, but if Looney's the center on the Looney's playing center, the Lakers get a big to move AD away from Looney, then I wouldn't be afraid of that.
I don't know. I just feel
Whew,
I just feel
cold.
like if they get a big that could protect the rim, it would be much easier.
Oh yeah,
Much
for
much
sure. I feel like
much easier because
that's the
they're
case with
already
most
good.
teams.
They're
They
no
can
not most teams because a lot of teams they still missing wing players and a good point guard and
no,
stuff
you
like
still
that.
need that rim protection regardless if you need
Facts,
a wing or not.
definitely,
You gotta have
definitely.
somebody down there to do something.
Yeah. You're not wrong about that. But I'm just saying, like the way how Golden State is right now, if they add a Dwight Howard, that's a chip. Lob threat, defensive threat, blocking threat, rim protector.
Hold on.
That's a chip. Because based off how they playing right now with what they have, they're doing great.
Yeah, but see,
They could go to another level if they get a big that's on like Dwight Howard status. They don't have to get Dwight, but they could get somebody that's they don't have to trade for no Giannis. They don't have to trade for nobody.
yeah,
They literally could just add Dwight. Just add, for example, add him to a 10-day contract to see what's the numbers when he's on the floor.
yeah,
You know, just test it out. You could release him, wait for him after. Just add him real quick before the deadline come where he has to stay on the team. You have to be signed or whatever. Just add him real quick. He worked out with the team in the summer. I don't know what happened.
yeah.
Like they probably like it don't make sense. Just grab the man, let him play. You know,
So that
at the end of the season, if it don't work, they don't win a chip, then you release him. You know, it got
yeah,
you tried it.
yeah,
But
fact.
Dwight is not gonna make you lose games right now. You add him to your team, you're not gonna lose games.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
Mike Dunleavy is doing, bro.
Yeah, some GMs they I don't know, bro. They
And Matt,
they're not thinking.
exactly. And Man's already said, "Yo, I will play for the veteran minimum." Like you gotta, he gotta play for the minimum. But the fact that he's willing to take the pay, he just want to play. He
Yeah,
just want to play, bro, and he can. It's not like he can't. He's still in shape. He's young. Feel me? How old is he? Like 35, 34?
probably roughly that.
He can still play, bro. Get that man a chance, bro. Like
No, big facts.
just put him on the team, and I guarantee he probably bro, he'll probably play a good 2 more years, and he will stay there. If because based off him being there is gonna impact the team in a positive way, meaning like they're not gonna have to go Super Saiyan 2 on defense that much because they got the help. So what they can do is, oh, all right, I'm gonna let you blow by so you can meet Dwight. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't have to waste all my energy fighting. I could just be like, you know what? Boom. Let you run by real quick. I'm gonna start the leak because Dwight is gonna control that. Once we get the rebound, I'm open on a fast break. Their
Yeah.
fast break is gonna be a lot faster.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna score a lot more points on the fast break.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can see the vision.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you want to win a chip or you want to fight for a chip.
Yeah. Okay, where is my moving on to the next topic of the day? Where is okay. Yeah. We have a very young league right now. Well, every year the league gets younger, but I feel like a lot of younger players are making their name this year and last year.
Yeah.
Just to give someone some credit, we got Jared McCain doing his thing this year.
Yeah.
You got other players. I guess you could say Maxey is an up and comer, but he already made his name.
Yeah, I was just talking about Ruchet a little bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we'll just do this. Just if they able to join, they join. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I've been watching McCain. I forgot to even mention that guy, but
yeah, we can do our top 5 up and comers just right now because I have a lot. Like I've been watching a lot of teams this week.
Yeah,
and catching some games.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of up and comers that should get credit that probably might not. That might get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
So I'll start my number 5. I feel like this past week specifically, he's been doing his thing. I will go Brandon Miller for number 5 for me.
You still have him as an up and comer?
Yeah. I feel like he's good. Like everybody knows him from playing with Charlotte, but like I feel like he still has another level.
Oh yeah, he definitely has another level.
That's why I still think he up and coming. Like I don't know if he'll be an all-star this year, but like when he all-star status, then he's gonna keep going.
This is what, his second year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So number 5 for you. We can go like that to make it interesting.
Number 5.
See if we think alike.
Up and comer. I guess because I've been watching a couple of teams too. I don't know if could we consider Cade be an up and comer?
Yeah, he's young. He's about my age. You what, 24?
Because last year and what's this third year?
Roughly, yeah, third or fourth.
I think this is his third year. Yeah, I'll put him at 5 because this year he's showing a bunch of growth this year. Last year he was dealing with the streak. He was trying at the end of the season. You could see him trying, but it just wasn't working. But this year he's more patient. He's getting to his spots. He's using his body a lot. So I'll put Cade at 5.
Okay, number 4 for me. I'm gonna go.
I was just talking about him too.
I keep doing that. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go Jalen Johnson from the Hawks.
Yeah, I was just talking about him too. You can put him there because he's a good defender right now. He's one of the reasons why they're playing a lot better. Leading the league in deflections. His defense is up there. He's doing his thing, and he can score the ball too.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell keep happening, but you said him at 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. I don't know if he's still an up and comer, but I still think he's young and he might become a better player than already what he is.
Hold up. Yeah, Cam Thomas.
I'll put him at 3 for now because I feel like right now all he has is scoring. Like he needs to update the playmaking, decisions, and the defense, and then he could fly up. But right now his scoring is, if he stays like this as a scorer, but includes passing and defense, he'll be a great player.
Yeah. For 3, I know my number 1 and number 2. Number 3, let me think more on number 3. But number 2, I got McCain from the Sixers.
I don't even know my number 2, bro.
My number 2. You got me? You heard me?
No, number 3. Yeah, what you said?
No, I didn't say number 3. Skip number 3 for now. My number 2 right now is McCain from the Sixers. I think he's gonna be really good. I just think right now his he don't have a problem. I just feel like the NBA don't know who he is yet, so it's kind of hard to figure him out. He don't got a scouting report on him yet. They just see him as just shoot, but he could pass the ball. He could play defense. He's quick. He runs the floor good on the fast break. The games I was watching with him is like they're really, like I said with Dalton Connect is my number 1, but just like Dalton Connect, they're looking for him, like they're trying to get him the ball. Mm-hmm. It's not like he's trying to figure it out on the floor. No, they running plays for him. You can see Embiid actually trying to do the 1-2-1-2 with him, pick and roll. Like they're really trying to make the defense attack him for him to create for everybody else. So it's looking good. I think, and him and Maxey last night, they played a lot good. They played real good together last night. They both dropped 20-some, 30-some, whatever it was. They both was sharing the ball good. So I feel like he's gonna be a good player for them.
Yeah. My number 2. Oh, okay. My number 2, I'm gonna go mainly because I see the greatness in him. Like when I say I see the greatness, or not greatness, I see the potential. That's what I should say. I don't know if it will lead up to greatness, but I do think Jaden Ivey, we were talking about the game. We weren't on the phone or anything, but we were watching the same game. The Pistons and the Hornets. Yeah. You can see Jaden Ivey wants to be a killer. Like he might not have certain tools in his bag, but he definitely wants to kill. Like he just needs to make better decisions and time it better. But what he wants to do is great. Like I like players that's young. I don't want to lose. I'm not losing.
Yeah.
They were down. He came, shot a corner 3. Boom. You know what I'm saying? He had the right play to do the missed free throw. You know what I'm saying? There's a game where they lost off a turnover. You try to save it. You seen him just down on the ground, sad. Like he don't like losing, and I like seeing that in players. Facts. Hold on. Welcome.
What's good, y'all? Sorry, I'm a little bit.
What up?
Welcome. If you would like to catch up with us, we got 3, 5, 4, 3, 2 top 5 up and comers.
I see names. Man, at number 5, I'll go ahead and take Jalen Duren. Actually.
Okay. And Duren is doing good too.
Yep. 21 rebounds against the Hornets, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, he do some good work as a young guy. He has some lapses. Like where he where his box scores definitely look better than how he really played for real. But other than that, I think he one of the best up and coming bigs. Number 4. Oh, I see y'all already took Jalen Johnson from me, huh?
Yeah, Jalen. Are you wanting a 4 too?
I guess I'll take him at 4.
Yeah, bro.
You can't deny him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my number 1. But go ahead.
That's a real nice defensive talent right there. Number 3.
He replaced John Collins very well. Like as soon as John Collins left, he came in and Trae Young just did the same thing.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Number 3, you can go ahead and give me.
Matter of fact,
go ahead, give me Dalton Connect.
Okay. For my 3, you can put Brandon.
Which one? Brandon Miller?
Okay. Yeah. Is
that game? Connect. I think I spelled it right.
Yeah, that should be right.
The games that I've been watching with Brandon, he's like that same game when Melo got fouled out. He won in that game.
Yeah,
he won the game with
that's why I
defense.
put him at 5.
It wasn't even his real offense. He took like 2 threes that was
Now that's still he got with the lob. He came
Yo,
up.
bro, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. Like his defense is what actually is helping him out too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You got number 2 down, or you got Think?
Cade Cunningham for sure.
Okay, I think my number 1 might throw some people off, but I purposely stayed up watching this game about my number 1. I didn't watch it for him. It was a game, and I was like, let me see this game. It was interesting, and the name I'm about to put might throw some people off, but this might be my defensive player of the year. Hold on. Oh damn! Why did it do that? Why is it doing that? See how this? Daniels. I think
Daniels, huh?
Okay.
I can agree with that. He's actually very good. I remember watching. I think New Orleans too.
Yeah.
He's a very good defensive point guard. And I watched the Kings versus the Hawks, and he won the Hawks that game, literally. Fox was cooking. Fox is Fox, so you can't really say, oh, he cooking him. He got the game-winning strip on Fox. Literally, while Fox blew past him, he came and ripped the ball. I've seen him do that a bunch. He leads the league in steals. He's just doing. I feel like if he gets a better offensive game, it's gonna be very, very bad for the league because I don't even know who I could compare it to. I think he's just the next Dyson Daniels. I'm not gonna lie.
That's real.
You said number 1 is Dalton.
Connect. Yeah, I say Connect because like I was saying before, when you was gone, he's their third. He's the Lakers' third scorer. He's their number 3, and they're running plays consistently for him. I think they want him to average 18 to 20. You know, he keeps them in games. He starts now. He literally his game started off this whole season like a real my career. He came off the bench. He showed he could kill couple of games, and they can't deny that he could do these things. So they had to start him. And him coming as a starter, he's still doing his thing. His numbers ain't dropped. It went up. You know, he played good defense. You know, so yeah, I feel like he's the best one because of the team he's on. He's gonna right now. He looked like he's gonna have the better career right now because of the team he's on. He's playing with around. So I feel like he's about to be that guy.
I feel like Dyson Daniels, he's good because he also was playing for the Australian team during the summer. He's on that team, so he getting his reps in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I could have put Fonz up there too, because Fonz is I don't know his age right now, but
he's still up and coming though. I look at him like an up and comer to me personally.
Okay, so he's my honorable mention. I'll probably put him up there to whatever, I don't know, but he's definitely a monster for me. I've been telling you about Fonz for a minute because I've been seeing Fonz's growth, especially from the Olympics, how he was playing for Germany, doing his thing. And then he brought that same confidence into this season. So, right now he averaging 28 or something like that since Paolo went down. So
yeah, I really started watching Orlando Paolo's rookie year. That was when I started watching him. But Franz was good. He just needs to bring it to the playoffs. That's all I say about him.
Yeah. Sure, for sure, yeah.
Last year he was bad in the playoffs.
Last year he after maybe that loss for him in the playoffs or how he played in the playoffs because they took the Cavaliers to 7 games, bro.
No,
so you can't say he need to bring it in the playoffs because it wasn't Paolo by himself. He was doing things. Yeah, he had games where he was shut down, locked down. He had 17 points in some games and stuff like that. But that loss to Cleveland and his growth a couple of months after that in the Olympics, and now he bringing it here, showing his confidence, bro. He's coming up. Look how he finished the fourth quarter the other night against the Lakers. He's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
I
think this playoffs you're gonna see a different him.
Well, I hope so. It can't be only Paolo dropping 28 and 30 points and he dropping 18 and 6, shit like that. You can't be doing that. What's your number 1 down?
Before we get to number 1, I would like to make a list revisal. I would like to take out Jalen Duren and
Mhm.
actually in his place put Tari Eason because I think he deserved to be up here.
I was actually watching their game from yesterday
And,
before before we started this.
yeah, all season long, that man has been blowing up everything on the defensive side. Like I know, everybody here has at least seen one Broncos game so far this season, and it's like playing a game against Rex Sweats. Like you can't pass the ball in his direction,
Yeah.
otherwise it's a turnover.
Yeah. Who's your number one?
My number one. Well, honorable mention first goes out to Wembanyama. I will put you here, but you already kind of, you know what I'm saying?
He solidified himself.
Yeah. So, at number one for my up-and-comers, go ahead and give me Bilal.
Bilal Coulibaly. I think I spelled it right. I think I did. Hold on, let me make sure. Bilal.
Hello?
Yeah, you know.
I'm
Bilal.
glad you was able to catch that. We have Bilal Coulibaly. I feel like his trajectory is going the same way as Eason's, but offensively, he's starting to develop a nice little game too.
Yeah, playing with Wemby and stuff.
Yeah, living up to them Kawhi comparisons a little bit. Not too much yet though.
Yeah, same thing like what's his name, Vessel or something like that. And
Devin
Castle.
Vassell.
Yeah,
Stephon Castle. Yeah,
them guys are doing their thing.
Yep. So this is our top 5. We're missing one person, but if he joins, he'll give us his top 5. But right now, this is the eye test top 5 up and comers, not only for this season, but just in general, our top 5 up and comers to watch out for in the next few years. Yeah. So before you guys had joined, I was talking about the Celtics and something that I realized because I went back and I watched the game against the Wizards. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like I noticed certain things. Anytime Jason Tatum plays a lesser team, he doesn't shoot well. So it's weird in the sense of like against the good teams you can kill, but against the bad teams, I feel like you're not trying your hardest.
Okay.
Or like, and I don't know how to make it make sense, but like, why the Wizards are you struggling to shoot against them? You had 16 against them. They're not even.
What was his field goal percentage?
I think it was like 5 for 19. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on.
They won the game though.
Yeah, they won.
Go
ahead.
No, I said that might have been Bilal Coulibaly putting in that work.
Probably. Probably. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, they're 13-3. Damn. Jason Tatum. Last game, he shot 6 for 19, 0 for 10 from 3.
Why is he taking 10 threes?
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's all because of the coach too. And I think, like you said, when he play a lesser team, he's not trying to go to the basket as much. They're trying to get more threes. Since it's a lesser team, I'm gonna be open more. They can't guard me, so I'm gonna take more threes. And like, I seen on Gilbert Arenas show, the Gil's Arena, they was showing when they was playing. I don't remember what team it was, but he hit Son with a move, hit him with the shoulder, and he created space. When he did the step back, he could have took a deep 2, right?
Yeah.
But he decided to go back even more to get 3.
Yeah.
You know? So they're saying like, yo, bro, like you're making the game difficult. Like you could have just took an easier shot right there and you going back to take a harder shot, you know? And it's just showing like the coach is they're shooting 53s a game, bro. Like they're the highest shooting 3-point team right now. And I don't like it. Like it because I don't think that they won a championship last year, but they didn't play somebody that was on their level. Plus, they're a cheat code team. Like they're good in every position. they don't even switch. I mean, not switch. They don't even like double. They switch everything because everybody could guard. You know.
Yeah.
So that was Dallas' problem. They like to get the switch off and do their thing. You know, manipulate and take advantage of the small guys, or the weaker defender. But their defense is what's saving them. Their offense is. I don't like their offense.
Yeah.
They don't. The ball is not moving how it's supposed to move. They play a lot of one-on-one basketball.
Facts. I could get behind that. I don't know. I don't like their team. Like their team is overpowering, but I don't know.
Like it. I don't like it either. It don't. That's why I didn't believe they was gonna win last year. Before they got to the finals, I didn't believe they was gonna win. But I don't know. Like when they play certain teams, like you seen how they played against Golden State for one. You seen how they played against, like you said, they was fighting. They fought. Who they played, and they like Cleveland was a different team when they played them. When they played them, Cleveland wasn't. Even though Cleveland could have beat them because they was beating Cleveland, and Cleveland came all the way back.
Sure.
So that just shows like you just crack down on us on defense and force them to take those bad threes because you can't make all of them. So you force them. They're not even going to the free throw line. Like you force them to take these bad threes, make them miss, and you leak out. You got to run for them. You can't let them set up their defense. That's the only thing. Yeah, when Porzingis come back, it might look a little bit different, but they're going to have Porzingis shooting 10 threes too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't like their offense. It's not, I don't think they're going to win this year with that offense.
Yeah, it's less and less believable, but I don't know. This year is probably the 1 year in the NBA where I'm like, I don't know who I could see actually like.
I don't know who the chip is going to go to.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
it's one of those toss-up years.
Yeah, it's one of those times because when was the last time we felt like that? 2019? 21?
Well, no, actually, I'm lying because I thought the Nets was going to win. It wasn't until the injuries happened in the playoffs. I was like,
facts.
I would say
2022.
Yeah, that was the last time.
That was the last time. And if they do make it to the finals, and they end up seeing the Warriors again, the Warriors is going to beat them, bro.
I would say 2023 as well because Denver was a good team, but I didn't know. Like I thought the Lakers actually fighting to make it to the playoffs. I was like, okay, the Lakers actually got it to the conference finals. They might. I just don't like betting against LeBron sometimes. So I'm like, I don't know. But Jokic is Jokic. Jamal Murray was on a different level at that time. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's lost. He got to come back. But
yeah,
I got maybe a bold prediction, but like this playoffs might be one of the best playoffs we've seen in a while. Only because like we gonna have different teams in there. Like, as the standings look right now, the Philly's not in the playoffs. The Pacers is not there. You've replaced Philly and the Pacers. Let's say right now, as of right now, the 7 and 8 right now would be the Bulls and the Pistons. So them young teams in the playoffs, they got a lot to prove. So they might be scratching and clawing. You never know. So it could be very, very, very entertaining.
Yeah, I do think like the Pistons is doing their thing. They're making a case. Now they might finish at like a 10 seed, 9 seed.
Yeah,
but their team is gonna be like, for example, next year what the Rockets is this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They made a way bigger jump this year. Last time they was on a losing streak. So
they're playing a lot better. I like the way that's why I put Kate up there because his confidence and the way he's getting his teammates involved, he's making his teammates better. They're playing better defense, and he's being patient and going to his spots.
Yeah,
he has to average almost a triple-double for them to win. He don't got to score 30 points. He just got to score 20 plus. He got to get the assists and he got to get the boards. And he's playing good defense. Like, bro, he's blocking shots. Yeah. I'm seeing him coming down and doing chase down blocks. Like, he's showing a commitment on that side of the ball. So,
not only on defense, but offensively too. I see him starting to add that kind of big guard game to his bag a little bit.
Exactly.
He's been hit a lot of post ups against
smaller people.
That's like I said, he's using his body definitely. So, I feel like they're gonna be like the Rockets next season. This season right now, they're just making their way up. They're gonna fight through. They're gonna make their way. But I guess maybe this is the time for the transition to change because every couple of years they just change because after the draft picks, like, these teams that go in the lottery, they develop their team after 2-3 years, and then they come out of nowhere, and now they're good. Like the Rockets is gonna be one of them teams that's gonna be in the playoffs now.
Yeah.
So is Magic's. Detroit.
So, oh yeah, go ahead.
Detroit, Atlanta is coming back now. So these teams is leaving. Philly is about to leave. They're gonna have to trade to go into the lottery now. Then you got Milwaukee. They're not gonna stay. They're gonna break that team up, bro. Giannis is not gonna stay there. He's going somewhere else. They're gonna break that team
they're
up.
the 6th seed right now. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Oh man.
Not only this season. I'm just saying, like, even next season like, they're not gonna be as good as some of these teams that's coming up. You understand? So is the time for the transition? Because remember, Spurs is gone now, but they're coming back. Remember, there's teams like Cleveland was gone for a minute. Now they're back. Is the time where they're switching up. Teams is dropping out and teams is coming. There's just only a few teams that's still staying around because of their core. They're their star player.
Yeah, I feel. So another thing that I wanted to talk about, or get your opinion. We'll probably talk about it when the time comes again, but just the change in the All-Star game. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't really know too much information on it, though.
They saying that it's 4 teams, 3 teams. I forgot how many players. I think it's like 8 players on each team. I think.
Can't do that. How you did that?
I think did what?
I don't even know. it just happened. I did this, and somehow it just popped up.
Oh, it didn't pop up again.
It said 3 teams. I think 8 players on the team, and then they'll have the Rising Stars team. Mm-hmm. So does that mean they're taking out the Rising Stars game? Like
no, they said that game is gonna play. I heard that those games gonna play. The winner for that game is gonna be on the next team to play in the All-Star game.
So that means the Rising Stars is Friday, then Saturday, Sunday is the games for the All-Star game?
No.
Because there's 4 teams.
I think it's gonna be 3 All-Star teams broken up. So they're gonna do the votes, then they're gonna break up the team and have 3 captains to pick the team. This is what I was hearing on the show, Gil's Arena. The Rising Star game now, those 2 teams, they're going to play on Friday like they always do. But the winner for that team game is going to be the 4th team. But I don't know after when the 4 teams are together, if they're going to break them up now. They're going to break up the Rising Star team and have everybody get shipped to a different team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's why I'm like, it might be 2 All-Star games. So that might be a tournament type of thing.
I think they would do everything on that one day. They would just be.
Oh, I would be mad.
I don't know. Maybe Saturday they got to add.
But that means they might be taking out the
dunk contest.
They might take that stupid.
They might do that. Take out a dunk contest. I don't know.
Yeah, but the dunk contest don't got the same feeling to it.
Yeah, but I think the dunk contest is always been it's been fluctuating and stuff like that because the players that go in there. And a lot of players that go in there, they just go in there to just to go. I did it, and they don't care to win. They're not trying to do stuff because, for example, like even when like Nate Robinson won it 3 years straight types, and Dwight Howard was then, they was trying to win, even though their dunks wasn't like crazy, but people was trying to win. And then they started adding in different type of props and stuff to do during it. And stuff like that. Like that made it a little bit exciting, but because throughout from who was it? Vince Carter, and after Vince Carter with Jason Richardson. After them, those years in the 2000s, it was not good. It wasn't good going all the way up, until Zach LaVine came, and then it was good that 2016 was like the greatest one, and then after that it downed again. And that's why they're trying to make the excitement with the 3-point. But the 3-point contest, I think this year is going to be it's not going to be lit like that because now they're trying to put Steph and Sabrina versus Clay and Caitlin. So that's going to be more exciting than the regular 3-point contest. What they should. Say what you're saying?
Oh no, so it probably will be.
Yeah, it's going to be more exciting because that's
what. Last year was lit.
Yeah, that's what people gonna want to see, you know. But what I think they should do is just they should stop asking the players and just automatically say, "Yo, we're gonna have a half court 3-on-3
Well,
tournament."
in my career, not to bring up 2K, but in my career, the amount of times you dunk is the reason why you get into the damn game. Because I do standing dunks and I just end up in the dunk
That
contest. And it's
too.
like,
They should count the highest dunkers going there. Oh, you
mhm.
got the most dunks? I bet. And now they should, put an incentive like, yo, everybody gets a certain amount of bread, but you go to the finals, you get this, you win, you get that. And if you don't perform, they should put it like this: you only make the bread if you get 45 points or up or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
want the money, you join the contest because you got the most dunks. Now you only get paid if you score a 40 or above.
Yeah.
You don't get paid if you don't score a 40 or above. So that's gonna make people, I bet. Let me go work on something. Let me see if I could get a 40 or something, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll see when the time comes, because February is right around the corner. It's already November 23rd, damn near the end of the year. So when that comes around and more information comes out, we'll talk about it again.
Yeah.
As of right now, we got a 7-game slate today. We got the Knicks already losing by, 5 to the Jazz. Next game is third. No, they're losing by 2 now. We got the Pistons and the Magic.
Watch the game. I got nothing to stream it on, bro.
We got Charlotte versus Milwaukee, should be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Portland versus Houston. Memphis versus Chicago. Golden State versus the Spurs. And Denver versus the Lakers. Any predictions?
All right, so y'all could go. I'll go last.
I don't really care about the Knicks and Jazz. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I could see the Jazz just letting up and just letting the Knicks win.
Yeah.
But Detroit versus the Magic, that's a toss up because I feel like the Pistons gonna play hard, but I could see the Magic outlasting the Pistons. Have this thing where they go hard in the first 3 quarters, and depending on how that third quarter end is when they either slow up or keep going. So I can see the Magic fighting with them, and then maybe the fourth quarter will determine who wins that. If the Pistons keep going, I can see them winning. But if they slow up, I see the Magic winning. Okay. Bucks and Charlotte. That's a rematch of what happened about last week when they lost the game. I don't know. My heart is telling me Milwaukee, but I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte wins.
I'm on the same thing. But yeah, continue.
What you got to say, Dom?
They're on the back-to-back, but I think I would be disappointed if Milwaukee came out of day anything less than kick some ass after losing the way they did the first time.
Yeah. Let's see. Milwaukee's on a bit of a little winning streak. Well, they lost in between, but they've won more than they've lost. Let's see. Portland versus Houston. I can see Houston dominating that game.
Yeah, definitely.
Memphis versus Chicago. Last time they played, Chicago won. Will that happen this time? We do not know. I can see Zach LaVine going crazy.
And they're going to be home. They're in Chicago, too. So.
Yeah. I could see if I don't know. That's going to be a close game. That one, I'll give it to Memphis, but it's going to be close. I feel like it's going to be close. Mm-hmm. Golden State versus San Antonio. I feel like that's Golden State. And damn, San Antonio is 8-8. That's crazy. Okay.
It could go. Well, no, I'll say when. Yeah, go.
Last but not least, Denver Lakers. That's a toss up, literally.
Yeah.
I want to see. Did they play already? They play each other already?
The
Lakers and Denver.
I think they did. I'm not sure. If they did, they probably played once.
If this is their first time playing, I would like to see how JJ coaches against Jokic.
Yeah.
But
is he playing again, though? I know he came back the last game. I don't know if he's playing.
They said, NBA.com is saying the battle of the bigs, so I'm assuming he's playing.
Okay.
But I think I'll probably give the Lakers that one. Just this one, and then maybe next time I'll give it to Denver. But this one I give it to the Lakers.
They in LA too, so.
Yeah. But Dom, you could go next.
I think I'll see Denver coming away with this one. Yeah. I think they got their wings gonna lock down on them.
Let me just put this on the screen so you can see the games. Present share file.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at on the TV. I can't really see it.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Go.
You can see Dom?
Yeah, I can see now. So yeah, give me Detroit over Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way K been playing lately. Like I said, of course, give me Milwaukee over Charlotte. I will take Houston over Portland for sure. Memphis over Chicago. Come on, Zach Edey, give me a masterclass. Who else?
Is he starting though? No.
Nah,
Probably. I don't think so.
is he still out with that ankle injury or?
Damn, he injured already? Yeah. GG's. Probably.
We got you said Golden State and San Antonio, right? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
If Wemby's still out hurt, give me Golden State.
Yeah.
Oh, Wemby was out.
Yeah, he's been out for like a few games. Last time I tried watching him, he was out, and it was just Castle ball.
Okay.
So,
They won another game the other day where somebody had a big numbers. I don't remember who it was, but I don't know if Wemby was playing that game.
That might have been Castle. And then this last one we got Denver versus Lake. Oh yeah, so I'm still going with Denver. I ain't changed my mind on that.
Okay.
Oh, they in LA, but that's when they seem to give them their best fights anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go. You can stay at the bottom. We could go bottom to top. I don't think Lakers is gonna lose this one because they just lost. I think they're not gonna try. They're gonna, and that was their only loss at home that they lost to the Magics, and they lost by 1. I feel like they're gonna be in this game, and they're not gonna lose this one because they've been playing good at home. So they like 6-1 at home now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I see them winning this game. I think JJ is gonna do good. For this game though, let's look at Dalton to have a big game. Dalton got to have a big game for them to win this game.
Yes,
because I think Jokic and Anthony is gonna battle, but I feel like they're not gonna have good games, big games. Even though Jokic always has a good game against them, I feel like the way how JJ is probably gonna defend Jokic is gonna keep him probably away from the paint or something like that. Have him be more of a passer instead of a scorer, you know. So I see Lakers winning this game. I see Golden State winning against the Spurs. I just don't know how, you know. I got to see how they're gonna. If Wemby's playing, that's the part I'm talking about. But if Wemby's not playing, yeah, they're gonna smoke him. I see that, but still, Chris Paul, you still can't, you know. Chris Paul is gonna be a pest throughout the whole game.
Yeah,
so,
he had a good. I think it was a game winner the other day. Not a game winner, but put them
something
up.
like that's what I was saying. I know somebody had a good game or something like that the other time. All right, go up. Chicago and Memphis. I think Chicago is gonna win this game. Memphis is playing good without Ja, but I feel like since Zach LaVine been back, they've been playing a lot better. Like they've been playing real good. I've been watching some of the games, even though some of the games they lost, they've been right there. They're not getting smoked by teams. They're fighting, and even when they're down by a lot, they've been making their way back. So, like that game, me and Zuri was watching. Zach LaVine came out and bust 5-3 straight. Like he was killing in that fourth quarter. Nobody could guard him, and I don't think nobody on Memphis is gonna stop him at all. So I think he's gonna have a big game this game tonight too. Also, Rockets, they're winning this game. I don't think Portland has enough to stop them at all. This is going to be a good game. Charlotte and Milwaukee, they're going to fight this game. So this game is a little toss-up for me. I'm not sure. Even though Milwaukee's home, they still haven't been playing good at home. So I don't know. This is a toss-up. But I'm going to give it to Milwaukee because they're home and they need to win. They need to prove that they're this good team, and they lost to them the last time by 1 off a stupid ass call.
Yeah.
So I feel like they might win this game. It's not gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a close game again, but I feel like they're gonna win this one.
Yeah.
And Orlando and Detroit, I think it's gonna be another good game. Those two games is gonna be a battle, but I feel like Magic's is gonna win this one. They're home. I feel like they're gonna do their thing. Because they've been on they've been on a break. I think Detroit is on a back-to-back or something like that. So I feel like Orlando got this game.
Well,
and then what's the next game? The next game, right?
Yeah, that's that game. They going into the fourth now, down 9.
Knicks down 9.
Yep.
They're gonna beat the Jazz though. I think they're just playing around.
OG leading right now at 24. Lori got 25.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come back and win this game.
Yeah.
They're just playing around right now. Getting their thing going on. So a lot of NBA teams do that. They like to go down and then to fight back, just to prove, not to prove, but to get themselves ready for certain situations. They put themselves in situations to see how they could be and how they could finish in these situations and stuff like that. So I feel like that's what they're doing right now. That's why they probably got Adebayo probably got the most points. They're gonna probably have him stop scoring in the fourth and play more defense and do the pick and roll with Cat and Jalen, because the game, what was it? That game on Friday, yesterday, they came out wilding.
Mm-hmm.
They came out wilding, bro. Like I watched, because that's the first Knicks game I got to see all season, and they both dropped 30 something pick and roll. Like no matter what they was trying to do, Jalen was killing.
Yeah.
So I feel like one of them is gonna have a big fourth quarter.
Yeah. Well, this week is Thanksgiving. Y'all got any plans?
I don't got no family, so I ain't traveling. I keep saying that. I keep saying that as a joke. Nah. I don't know. I don't know if my family is gonna come out here. People don't want to drive out here. Yeah. I'm not driving out there. So.
Oh, there's no games that day either.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they don't have games on Thanksgiving. The NBA, they never have games on Thanksgiving. It's always football. That's why I'm tight. Football want to take over Christmas. Like, back up.
Yeah, fact.
Back up, bro. Yeah, they give y'all Thanksgiving. Why are you trying to take freaking, like, come on, bro.
I will say, the day after Thanksgiving, that Black Friday,
it's gonna be crazy games.
The in-season games, that should be the knockout stage, right? That'll be the knockout.
Nah.
But that'll be the last of the. Yeah, that'll be the last.
Last of the group. Yeah.
You got Knicks, Hornets, Clippers, Timberwolves, Cavs, Hawks, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Magics, Nets, Bulls, Celtics, Raptors, Heat, Pistons, Pacers, Kings, Blazers, Thunder, Lakers. Yeah, that's an action-packed week.
Yeah, Golden State played their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah. So, well, with that being said, that will be the end of the episode right here. Talked about everything.
Oh, Dom ain't say what he's doing. You ain't say what you're doing for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I ain't doing nothing out the ordinary. I'm just wake up, wait all day for some holiday.
Hey. You ain't going to no family house?
No. Oh, shit, I'm at my family house.
Oh, you already? Oh, yeah, you traveled already?
Nuh-uh. I just stay here.
Okay. I feel you.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing anything significant.
Yeah, I don't got that family where every time when the holidays come we fly to another state or they fly over here in the big mansion and we eat beer food. Like I don't got that. You feel me? Maybe when I get older, because I got a lot of siblings and now I got a lot of kids and they got kids. So
yeah. Just chill.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But
that's about it.
Get on that turkey. You gonna have to deep fry that mud.
Yeah, nah, we don't deal with turkey like that. We just when we do get turkey, my wife and her mom, we've been jerking the turkey and stuff like that instead of like regular baking it.
Yeah.
It's been good, but we only get the turkey because it's American thing. Like we don't really do the turkey. I'm used to seafood on Thanksgiving and other type of stuff.
On the real, I ain't mad at you. Somehow sometimes during Thanksgiving, I be thinking I could really go without a lot, like the whole shebang. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I ain't too big on in any of the staples, dressing, mashed potato. Yeah,
you be eating stuffing?
Every
now.
But I wouldn't really keep that either. Like the whole Thanksgiving staple meal, I could take or leave. To be honest, it's a holiday I really don't eat on like that.
I feel you. Like I said, we don't do the turkey thing like that. We just add it, but we will have like fish, oxtail, goat. They do the mac and cheese because they love mac and cheese and stuff. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
We got the jerk turkey now. I think they started it. That's why for the past like 3 years we've been doing the jerk turkey, because I think they tried it one year and it was like, oh, this is lit. So we just bought a turkey, so we're gonna do the jerk. But Yeah, like it's our food is usually shrimp with the seafood, lobsters, and a lot of seafood, a lot of regular Jamaican dishes. So
That's what,
when I was younger, my dad used to do it. We used to do the same thing. My mom too. I went to family house, like that's what I'm saying. Even when I was younger, we went to family house probably like a couple of times where it was mad people and we walk around, all everybody get food, cousins and stuff like that is around. Like that don't really happen like that for my family. You know,
Yeah.
everybody really just be at their own crib.
Yeah. Well, if we do record again this week, or we'll see. But hopefully everybody has a safe, happy Thanksgiving.
Cool gang.
That'll be the end of this
Cool down.
episode.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? See y'all next time.
All right.
Brown.
I test out.